Hey! So we just finished up an incredible mastermind here with amazing top docs at my new place. And one of the things that differentiates docs who are, let's say, stuck underneath the $500,000 a year practice compared to above is quality of the team. If you're stuck below the $500,000 mark a year in practice, most likely you don't have the skills needed. New patient attraction, retention, getting paid cash, leadership, all of that. Once you're over, if you're trying to get to the $1 million level, we oftentimes think it's just doing more of the same thing. Not necessarily. What got you to where you are isn't going to be what got you to where you want to be. Once you're over that $500,000 mark, the quality of your team, associates, CAs, office manager, techs, all of those, their purpose, their passion, their following processes, their bringing ideas, their energy, their ability with patients, all of that makes a difference. So in this quick video, we're gonna be talking about Chiro team firing, because one of the biggest issues is Chiros not knowing that they're holding on to good team members, B players, but not great team members, A players. And good team members, they're good. They show up on time. They've been with you for years. They're nice. They don't talk back. They do what you say. And they keep you where you are. That's part of your glass ceiling. A team members bring ideas, bring energy, do things you didn't even ask them to do, and help you get to that next level. I'm gonna share with you 3 things on how to identify whether you have A or B, and 3 ways to move on quicker. First question to ask yourself about your team member or members. If they disappeared tomorrow, if you woke up tomorrow and you had no team, which of your current team would you call immediately to get back on your team ASAP? It's a big question. Gut check, right? If you wouldn't call someone immediately who's on your team right now, that's a red flag. And a lot of these are just deep thinking questions. The next one is, you know what you're paying them now. You know what your bonus structure is. Do you believe each of your team members deserves a raise and you're just happy they haven't asked yet? If so, that's an A team member. If you don't believe they deserve a raise, probably a B. And the last one, are you thinking about team members outside of the practice? Not in the wrong way, but in the way of, did they remember to do that? It's Saturday and you closed off on Thursday and you're, did they remember to process this thing and this thing and this thing? Or you're constantly spinning, I need to talk to them about this. Can they get better at this? Should I fire them or not? If you're thinking in any of those terms, rather than them giving you more peace of mind, where you can just check out and know everything has been handled, that's a sign things need to change. When you've decided to do it, there's no reason prolonging it outside of if you have to get someone in before. Most often when we think, oh, we can't afford to lose the front desk, we can't afford to lose one out of the 2 front desk. When you do, you have your best month ever the next month, because 1, everyone puts in more energy, more intentionality. You've only got A players, or even if it's just you, people can feel that. Life rewards good decision making. So don't be afraid of being understaffed for a short period of time. You'll be surprised how much everyone gets done and an increase. But when you do decide to let someone go, don't make the mistake of letting them know that this is gonna be their last month, or you have a 2-week notice. I've made that mistake. That person is just gonna check out. They're gonna spend half their time looking for a new job. They're gonna make mistakes. They're not gonna care because they're done. So when you decide, let someone go, end of day, no, you have more time here, end of day. If you know on a Thursday or a Friday, don't let it wait a weekend. You're just gonna be thinking about it over the weekend. And end of day and quickly, without warning. Yeah, quickly meaning you don't have to go into a whole performance review. Just say, hey, it's not working out. We're gonna go our separate ways. And depending on your state, you may have to have some documentation, look into that, do the HR thing, but just say, this isn't a right fit. It's not working out. I want you to thrive in a position. If it's not working out here, this isn't where you're meant to be, and that's fine. You're gonna thrive in a position that you know you're supposed to be doing, and it may not be Chiro front desk, or it just may not be this office. You're giving them a benefit, not knocking them down. You're not causing them to not be able to pay rent or not be able to feed their kids. You're giving them the opportunity to find a position that works for them, that they're gonna thrive in, and probably get paid more. Don't burn bridges. So give some constructive feedback. This is what they did well. Say, hey, you can use me as a reference, and there's no point in burning bridges, ever. Don't get caught with basic mistakes of not doing this. So whether it's making sure if they have a key to the office, if they have logins to EHR, if they have contacts of patients on their phone, if they have anything where they could be vindictive and really mess with you or your patient base, whether they're stealing patients, maybe it's a massage therapist, maybe it's an associate or a CA just like calling patients or texting patients and be like, this doctor's awful. Just remove as much access as possible to safeguard yourself. Because truth is stranger than fiction and people can get upset. Follow those 3 tips on do you have B players or A players? If you know you have B players, just know it doesn't matter how much more money you spend on marketing, how much better your technique is, you're gonna keep hitting that glass ceiling because B players keep you where you are and tell you what you wanna hear. A players help you get to that next level. So 3 ways to know if you have B players or A players, and 3 ways when you're making that decision, go our separate ways to make it easier for you and better off for them. Hope this makes a difference. If you need help in your practice installing all the processes that make you grow double collections and profits with 3-day weekends and be seen as the go-to chiro, reach out, patientmastery.com, talk to one of my team, talk to one of my coaches, see if it's a fit for your practice to get to the next level for being the go-to chiro with your best collections ever and 3-day weekends. We'll show you the new patient experience, collecting cash, retention, firing, training, systems, processes to put into your practice regardless of your technique or your philosophy. These work for chiropractors now in the 2020s and beyond, not the old school stuff. Have a great day and keep helping people get back to their life.